This is Ancoats in Manchester, and that is Beehive Mill. And the bee is the symbol of the city. But where did that symbol come from? Well, during the Industrial Revolution, the factories and the mills around here were said to be hives of activity, and the workers in them were said to be like industrious bees. So that's where the bee symbol comes from. Now cut forward to 2017 and there's a terrible tragedy at the Manchester Arena. And nowadays the bee symbol represents strength, unity and pride amongst all the communities that make up Manchester. The bees are out of the hive again because there's a wonderful sculpture trail across the city of bees. So I'm off to Central Library to get my map and to go and see if I can find some of the sculptures. Right, so I've got my map, I'm off to find the bees. Now I make videos about Manchester's history and exploring around the city, but today I'm on the bee trail, and what I thought I'd do rather than just showing you bee after bee is go to a bee, and where I know there's some history, give you a clue so you can try and work out what the history is. It's a bit of a quiz. Might work, might enjoy it, I hope you do anyway. Now that particular bee is near the Co-op building, but nearby is a place where there's 40,000 bodies buried from medieval times. Can you find the place where they're buried? Here's the clue, the angel will show you the way. So this bee is called Beehive in Manchester, and it's just at the Museum of Science and Industry. But just round the corner is a world first. I'll give you a clue. George Stephenson. Do you know what it is? Sackville Park. And this is the LGBT Queen Bee. We're just near the gay village. But can you find the man who sits in the park no matter what the weather, never leaves, and is very still? Clue. He likes computers. That bee there is called Be Here Now, and we're just off Whitworth Street and round the corner from home in Manchester. Now there's two connections to history here. There's a connection to the Communist Party manifesto, and over at my favourite lock on the Rochdale Canal there's a little clue you need to find. So this is my favourite lock just on the Rochdale Canal off Whitworth Street and near that bee that we saw near home. But here's the history for you. Can you find the hidden clue to the trapdoor that leads to the lost River Tib? I'll give you a clue. Bee number 2, urban jungle bee. Not far from here is a place where they used to put out fires. Dead easy. Now if you're going to visit bees number 1 and 2, they're at Piccadilly Station, and this is London Road in Manchester, right next to Piccadilly Station. Now the next puzzle is a bit more involved because underneath London Road is the ancient Duke's Tunnel, and boats used to come up Duke's Tunnel off the River Medlock loaded with coal. Now the tunnel's really old and probably filled in, but the ancient remains will be still down there, and the entrance to the tunnel is still there just off the River Medlock. So can you find the entrance to the tunnel? Well, here's the clues. Walk along the street that's named after a small village just outside Rochdale. Find the cobbled street on the left. Now that's provided you're going from London Road. Find the cobbled street on the left. Look for this thing. Walk down that little cobbled street. On the right, look through the railings, and there's the entrance to the ancient Duke's Tunnel. It's a half moon shape, or just a half an arch. Good luck. So this is Believe by a friend of mine called Tony Kelso. But can you spot the place where Rolls met Royce just not far from here? Now, according to the bee map, there's about 101 bees across the city, and plus the little bees as well. So I haven't covered all the bees, I've just covered the ones where I know there's a little bit of history. Hope you like the video, I hope it works for you. If you're near one of the bees that I mentioned, you could always go and check out the history there. Thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next video. Oh, and it's a quiz, so don't post the answers down below. If you do want to tell me the answers, you could always message me on Facebook privately on Martin Zero. Just a thought for anyone else that wants to try and guess the answers. Take care.